my... Oh, here we go.
Oh,
This is Alex Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. What's up, everybody? It is Food Friday. Let's check out the chat real quick. Okay, no one's here yet. Good. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is today where it is going to be salmon. But behind that, guess who's on our panel? It is the legendary Drunk One and legendary Bumpy.
howdy.
So let's get this show on the road unless people start joining. All right. Bam, you're the first time having a first in a while, Drunk One.
Oh, I guess so, huh? Jeez, I
Yeah.
should have said something before we started. All right, thanks for having me, Alex. Cheers to the 4,000 people watching. Guess we'll start with the food first. Of course, I have salmon, right? And without trying to dump it everywhere, it's salmon. In the back, that is quinoa in the foreground, along with some broccoli and cauliflower. The salmon was done with lemon pepper. The wife did it in the oven. 350 for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes or whatever it was. And so it's awesome and it looks great. I poured some extra virgin olive oil over it because, well, it's good for you. And then tonight in a Budweiser glass, I've got a Budweiser product called Bud Ice. It's a 5.5% American lager. Pours it like this here. This goes out to my buddy Drew. He likes these beers.
Legendary Andrew.
Drew, yeah. Miscellaneous beer reviews or whatever they're
Or
called.
brew reviews. I wish it was beer reviews.
That's it. You're right. And I get the bubbles off the side. So here we go. All right. That's what I got, guys. Cheers.
All right. Legendary Bumpy. Bam.
Oh, you're muted, bud.
I think you're muted, bud.
Sorry, the dryer's going, so I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Let's start off with a beer so that at least know I can get it poured and everything. I'll show you the food afterwards. So this actually comes courtesy of FLX Beer Reviews. This was in a beer mail to me, but I'm going to just drink it because this is like one of those kind of just shelfy 12-pack mixers. So Buffalo, New York, it's Big Ditch Brewing Company. This one's called Hay Burner American IPA. Comes in at, oh, there it is, 7.2% ABV. Hoppy with a kick. Mules known long ago as haymakers were the workhorses behind the operation of the Erie Canal. So they must be like right off the Erie Canal because a lot of their beers seem to talk about the Erie Canal a lot. So anyways, I'm not going to go ahead and read all of that, so whatever. I'll give it a pour. This was canned back in October as well, so it's got a few months on it.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
It's got a pretty tight, kind of creamy white colored head. It is a hazy one, and it's kind of a darker orange. Yeah. So that's the beer. We'll give it some time to kind of open up and relax here. So I got my salmon. Now this is not hot at this point, but it was hot earlier. And some asparagus. Now this was all done on my smoker. And what I did was had a glaze that was made with molasses, Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, however you want to say it. Whoever says it, however, whatever. Some white wine and some red pepper flake. And then so I glazed the salmon with that. And then I used some of Uncle Steve's Gator Shake.
Ooh.
Just lightly seasoned it. There you go, Lep TV.
Legendary.
And I did the same thing with the asparagus. And I had it on the smoker, 300 degrees for about a half an hour. It took, got the salmon up to about 135 degrees, carried over to 140, whatever. And the asparagus was good and crisp still. And delicious.
I love asparagus.
I'm so jealous.
Oh.
I want your asparagus.
I'll just show you how the salmon, hopefully it's still constant. I mean, it's cold at this point. I had it in the fridge. but it just flakes right off.
Yeah, man.
Will come right off the skin. The skin will stay right there. It is on the skin. So as you can see, the skin just
Right.
comes right off the skin. Like it should.
Nice.
All right.
It's fantastic.
Now it's me. Damn, time goes by when you're having fun. So today, got a prairie bomb, and it's a 15%.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah! Now
Mm.
let's pour this up.
Shall we?
I mean, I can probably age this because it's a 15%. But
Is it really a 15%?
yep.
Holy mackerel. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know how these prairie and barley wines are. They like to be 15% for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
Actually, this is a stout. I didn't think this was a stout. I didn't. This stout? It has to be because it smells like one.
Yeah, it's a stout, barrel-aged stout.
Hold on, as usual. That's what I love about you, Bumpy. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a barrel-aged stout.
Wow.
Oh God, that smells so good. Yeah. Well, ooh, that smells like a cherry. Oh yeah, that's gonna be delicious for the. So I guess it was a meant to be kind of thing. And then you got, because normally eat fish, you eat the stout. Let me put this over here because I don't feel like picking up beer tonight. Got to roll with it.
Oh, yeah? I like to roll with it.
Well, yeah, because you can make a salmon sandwich, I guess.
Yeah.
They call that a sandwich.
What's that? If I can get it open, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it?
I thought of putting mine on a bun.
Well, no, it came with the roll.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll worry about that in a minute. Takes too long. It means it's too long. All right.
What you got?
This is what we got. We got salmon, macaroni, and cheese. Looks like another piece of salmon right there. I'm not sure.
Oh.
The middle one is definitely salmon. It's the next to macaroni and cheese.
Oh, it's like grilled. Look at the grill marks. That looks nice.
Yeah, it does look delicious. And,
Yeah, it does.
but I don't know what these. I don't know if that's fries or not on the side there. That's
Oh, probably big like comb fries. If I had to guess at it.
I would assume that
It looks like they scooped out the innards of a potato and just deep fried the skin.
Yeah, it looks like it, and I hope it'll be delicious. But we're gonna find out for sure. All right. So that's what that is. I mean, so I'm gonna let you guys start eating, and if you're already eating, that's okay.
Oh yeah.
You. What is up there? Legendary Angie, legendary John, legendary Chadio, legendary Meadow Fruit, and legendary Angie again. Now, let's go. Bam! There you go, drunk one.
Ah. Oh.
How are you?
All right. Hey, I'm digging this. Last time, excuse me, got food on my face, right? Damn. So it was literally last week, that we had the salmon also, and the wife did it up with like panko, like breading, like bread crumbs or whatever. She said we didn't have those this time, so she did it with the lemon pepper. Yeah, the fish is very it's firm, but it's flaky. So it's not just like falling apart, but it doesn't take much to break it apart. It's not too fishy in flavor. She put just enough of the lemon pepper on there. It's not too much lemon or pepper, but yeah, very, very pleasing. Like I said, it's fairly firm, but it's flaky and it just breaks apart, kind of like Jesse was showing on his. And excited about it. It's good stuff. So digging that, and then the beer, I'll pour a little bit more up. It didn't hold the head very long. I don't know if it's my glassware, my cleaning abilities, or what, but this doesn't seem to hold a head for very long. But yeah, it pours up with about a half a finger head. Smells light and refreshing. Nothing fancy, maybe a little corny, right? It is what it is. 5.5%, if I didn't mention that before, an ice beer. And yeah, let's get into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, it's just what you would expect from an American lager. It's easy to drink, and yeah, I mean, it's not offensive whatsoever. I think you can pass that to any old body, and they'd probably get a kick out of it. It's got a little more malt type flavor than the Busch I usually drink, because I guess of the it being ice. It's because they make it a little different. They freeze it, and then they take off the water crystals, and so that inevitably makes the beer stronger to increase the volume, the ABV. Definitely something you can drink day after day. Cheers to my favorite YouTuber, ABM.
Legendary Brandon. What's up, brother?
It seems to go well with the fish. The sides, which is not part of tonight's meal necessarily, on grading or whatever. Frozen vegetables, can't go wrong with those. Still firm, but they're cooked. They're still firm, so they're not mushy and sloppy and weird. So far, so good, man. I'm digging it. It seems like this goes really well between the fish and just a light lager. I'm curious as to how your stout's going to go with yours, Alex. It seems like a really potent flavor to go with fish, because fish is kind of like a delicate flavor. This is not too fishy, though. It doesn't have the. Oop, that's not fish at all. The fish is not too fishy, and it's got a nice aroma to it. You can taste it's got a fish flavor, but it's not like stinky. It's not like overpowering.
Right.
Or dang, yeah. These are just frozen fish things. They're individually wrapped, and there comes 6 2-package, which is great because there's 3 of us in the family. So we've had 2 meals out of it and no leftovers, right? And the planks are pretty decent size, about the size of your hand, I guess. About like that. And I've seen some of them at the market. Man, these things, they're like this long. It's like a
Soul salmon.
Like a slab of ribs, right? And that stuff's like thick, at the market. It's like almost $11 a pound for that stuff. I'll have to try that at some point. But yeah, it's a very filling meat that fish is. All right, that's all I got. I'm going to Mr.
Bumpy Roo. Straight bumpy.
Yeah. And that's what my salmon was. Dio got it from Sam's Club. It's the Atlantic salmon, the whole thing. So
yeah.
I cut it up into 4 different portions. So like probably more like 8 ounces portions. But yeah, it was almost 3 pounds for the salmon. So
yeah, like $40.
Yeah, let's get into this beer first. Heads died down. Aromas on it. It's got a sweetness, a little malt sweetness. There's kind of a tangerine citrus. Say a little touch of like a grapefruit. That's about it. It's not a bad smelling beer. It smells pretty pleasant. Nothing offending on the nose. Cheers.
Please be delicious. That does look like a New England IPA to me, though. That's what it looks like.
It's a medium body, kind of lower side medium carbonation. It does have a kind of softness to the palate, which is nice. There's plenty of malt. I'm getting lots of bread, a little bit of like a brown bread, almost like bread crust kind of coming through. Some nice flavors from the hops. It's kind of reminding me a bit of tangerine once again, maybe a bit of peach skin. And a little bit like mango, slightly. It's just got this kind of like tropical sweet flavor. It doesn't scream mango or anything, but it's right along that mango papaya type thing. The bitterness is kind of on the mild side. Bitterness seems to be a little bit on the like kind of earthy, woodsy tone. Not bad for something that you can just pick up in a 12 pack at a grocery store.
Right.
Pretty darn good IPA, I'd say. And also it was canned back in October, so I mean it's got a little bit of age on it.
Nice.
All right, let's get into the food. We'll start with the asparagus just to num it.
Good size asparagus too.
Yep. It's nice. I mean, obviously not as good as when it was hot off the grill, but yeah, it's got a good crunch to it still. It kept its firmness. The glaze and the seasoning worked very well on the asparagus. Now, neither of these were really on the smoker for long enough to really pick up a ton of smokiness, which is kind of nice because you don't want your fish to be too smoky anyways. It's delicate, like Dio said. But adding some of the that glaze, which adds a nice molasses flavoring, and also the heat from the red pepper flake in there, then you get a little bit of that kind of salt and just different spice notes coming off of the seasoning there. The seasoning, that gator seasoning from Steve's Shakes, really good on vegetables and fish.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, this is meaty. Salmon's a very kind of meaty fish.
That's a good descriptor. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's a lot like tuna. It's filling. It is kind of. It's like the pink cow of the sea, right?
Pink cow.
In the rivers. Yeah. So it's not like super fishy. It's not like all slimy, like seriously slimy, oily. And the fishy note of it is kind of on the low. The molasses glaze and all that stuff works very well. The seasoning works very well on it. And like I said, it'll just be a mild smoke to it. I smoked it with because what I had in the smoker already was cherry. It was cherry whiskey wood. So it was cherry wood whiskey barrels and touch in like some hickory mixed in with it, which hickory is not really what you want to do a fish with, but the blending of it. And like I said, it wasn't on there it was only on there for half an hour. It was
nice.
It was on at 300 degrees, so it didn't get a ton of smoke to it, just a touch, basically just to cook it. Yeah, turned out real nice.
Sounds like it.
Let's just see how it pairs with this kind of delicate IPA. I'm really impressed with the IPA because, dang it. You figure it'd be like kind of almost like a Sam Adams or something, but it's got like so much more going for it. All right.
Flaky. Cheers, Jason.
Cheers. Yeah, the
John, Jason, what's up, man?
The IPA basically just washes the flavors of the fish away, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do anything.
All right, I'm done. Alex, cheers.
All right, damn, time goes by when you're having fun, my friend. All right, so
Smell how?
obviously I have the prairie.
Whole prairie.
What is it? Whole prairie. Yeah, Prairie Bomb. Obviously, I heard this brewery was good. I don't know if I had their stouts, but I think I've had a Prairie at one point. I don't remember. So I think I did it on a bumpy show. I don't remember. I think I did. It was a Christmas one. It was a Christmas one. This is Christmas, but that doesn't have a Christmas look to it anyway. I think it's just all prairie. I think it's all prairie beers. That's what it is. And it's just a Christmas thing. That's what that looks like. I mean, it had a nice frothy head. It really did, and now it's like just a little. It's like slick. It's like kind of like an oil slick, kind of like when you see the little white stuff, and then it has the little darkness. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then you have the lacing, even when I didn't drink it yet. So let's see what it smells like again. Yeah, it does smell like a barrel aged, like it should be. Smells a little bit of alcohol, a little bit. Um, do I smell? Yeah, it smells cherry. I think I smell cherry. God, it smells that sweetness. That it's just it's gonna be a delicate beer. I think it's gonna be delicious. Let's get into this and let's see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nope. Just getting all choked up.
That's lovely.
Lovely.
Nice mouthfeel on it. A little bit of creaminess. Wow, that goes down smooth on the palate. A little bit of cherry, I think I'm tasting, or at least that barrel age. That's what I'm thinking I'm tasting. I think it smells like cherry and stuff like that. You know how it goes with the nose trick, stuff like that. I kind of taste a little tobacco, and I never smoked in my life.
All right. Smell like a cigar or something?
No, the taste.
No.
So the cigar thing, this would be a good beer to smoke a cigar. Yes, it would go along with the chocolate and the sweetness and all sorts of flavors. You might even get different flavors with the cigar. But
Right.
this is what I'm tasting. I've never tasted tobacco in a beer before.
Huh. All right.
And it also could be that cherry too. But I would definitely get this beer again. This is very light. This is not light. Very delightful, very desserty. This would be a good beer to drink on the cold night like tonight, on the patio, if you had a patio, smoking a cigar and all those wonderful things. Yeah, this, and I don't normally talk about cigars on my channel,
Right.
but you have to go by what I taste, and that's what you got to go because the palate doesn't lie. That's the thing. The palate doesn't lie. The brain, the palate don't lie. Yeah, that is delicious. Now, I'll tell you though, I've never smoked a cigar in my life. Never. My point is though, I would get this beer again, but I will tell you this: if you do not like the taste of cigars, or you do not like the taste of cherry, again, I don't like the taste of cigars, but this is good with a cigar. I get the cigar taste does taste good. I don't know, it's weird. So if you don't like cigars, if you don't like cherries, or if you don't like barrel aged, at least it tastes like a cherry to me. Maybe I'm wrong. This would not be a good beer for you. But if you like that tobacco, cigar, cherry, barrel aged kind of beer, this is the one for you. And again, just because I don't like the smoke or anything like that, this is still a good tasting beer, and I would get this again. Great flavor.
Sounds nice, yeah.
Wow. I'm very pleased with that. That is like heaven right there. Prairie, keep it up. I'm going to get more of your beers. I've had one of the Prairie beers. Like I said, it was like a Christmas beer with a Santa Claus and stuff. But I'm talking too much about the beer now. That really threw me off. That really threw me in a loop. So we're going to get into that beer, and we're going to drink it with this once I get into the taste of the fish. See if it tastes nasty. Does it make it taste better, the fish? I don't know. So this is a teriyaki fish. I forgot to say. This is a teriyaki fish. I can't wait to have a little. I had a little piece of it, but I can't wait to actually eat some as a fork. I may throw some in the sandwich here and eat this probably during the show here while we're doing it. Also, we got some macaroni and cheese. So let's get into the fish and see what it tastes like. Yeah, that is definitely meaty. Definitely a meaty kind of fish. Exactly. Just like if you have a mango. Mango is like a meaty kind of fruit. And that's good. So yeah, it kind of has like a nice pink look to it. Smells fish. Smells like a fish because it's a fish. It's not. It's not fishy, but it is fishy to the point that you can, if you put your nose to it.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, shall we?
Yes, sir.
I eat the skin and everything.
All right.
Very chewy, but not dried out. That's good. This is going to be a filling. I would definitely, so far, get this again. This is so good. Very flavorful. Not too. There's not that much salt.
Right.
Good. A little sweet to it because it has that teriyaki sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. This is very delicious. This is actually my dinner. I'm hungry.
Alex, you're always hungry.
Oh yeah. That is so.
We came up with a great new name for your channel. If you ever wanted to just do more food stuff. Last night, off air, who said it? I'm not sure. Was it Miscellaneous or Josh?
I think. Yeah, it was one of the two.
It said, was it New Jersey Land Shark?
Yes.
Well,
if you want to do more food reviews as opposed to like beer reviews, or start a second channel, maybe.
Well, I think I'm going to start a second channel on that one because that would be, yeah. I mean, that would be cool. Alex, New Jersey. No, Land Shark. This is Alex. This is the New Jersey Land Shark. That's
it. Yeah. You nailed it.
And then so this way we can still. I might first if we do decide to do that, I might still do my Food Fridays on here, or I might put some of the Food Fridays on that because that would be another food channel.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. So it might be Food Friday on both channels. Maybe we'll see.
Art by Sparkle would like a link.
A link it is. Let's play Columbo on that. So yeah, that's a possibility, but we'll definitely have our Food Fridays regardless if it's on that channel or this channel. So not to fret once I get into that. All right, let's get this sparkle. All right, let's get the sparkle here. I will tell you this: the fish is really delicious, though. That is going to get filling. I'm telling you, and I'm starving.
Yeah, I was very pleased with mine. Yeah,
I'm very pleased with mine.
It's got nothing but the skin left.
Yeah, but you can eat the skin, I think.
Oh yeah, you can. You don't typically want to.
You can also eat sunflower seeds whole. But
That's true. All right, here we go. There we go. Sweet. Got it. Don't need to show it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Short information.
So there you go, my friend. So yeah,
you send it privately or something?
Yeah, it's on our Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Makes it easier. This is really delicious. Let's get in to the macaroni.
Jersey Land Shark, right?
Cheers. This is what it looks like, the macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah. It's like some big old noodles. Really? Yeah, that was awesome.
Nice and creamy. Nice and cheesy.
Ooh, excuse me.
That's good. That's very good. Not the best, but it's good. I really like it. Very creamy. Oh, it does have that buttery taste too. I think it is the best, actually. Now, fish is good. Then we got potato skins. That's what that looks like. Potato skins.
Well, it looks like just like the quarter of a potato. It looks like they call those Texas fries or steak fries.
Oh yeah, let's see this.
Well, we call them JoJo's.
Okay, right. Yeah, it's like a sweet potato. Huh? Am I missing colors? And sweet potato fries. All right.
This is good.
Yeah.
I love sweet potato.
Do you? Right.
You guys
Now,
don't.
does that seem like it was deep fried or is
Deep
it just
fried?
like oven
I'm not
baked?
so sure.
Probably baked if I had to guess at it.
Yeah.
I would say they're baked, but
Sparkles.
welcome.
Hi.
How you doing, Sparkles, my friend?
Good. How you all doing?
You're doing excellent.
Good.
That's
Awesome.
delicious food.
That looks really good, Alex.
It is. It's a sweet potato fry. Then you got the fish. And then you got macaroni and cheese. And you got a bread.
Excellent.
Now,
Got a whole meal.
Lots of carbs. All right.
let's see what this fish tastes like with the soda. I mean, beer.
So-
It could be soda.
Where'd you get the fish? I'm sorry I was late in coming in.
That's okay, my friend. You gotta do what you gotta do. Where I got it, I think it's Whole Foods or something like that. I think.
Okay.
Not sure. But I'm telling you, I think
And it was all cooked already?
that does pretty well.
Nice.
yeah.
Wow. I think it's because of the sweetness. I think that's why. I don't think it's just because of the fish. I think it's just sweet that because of the teriyaki. Again, teriyaki stuff is good. Teriyaki beef jerky. If you get a hold of the legendary Jorko stuff,
Right.
freaking
I knew you were
delicious.
going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
that
I've been known to make some jerky.
that stuff's heaven. I'm hoping to get more of that, Jorko. That stuff's freaking heaven.
Sir.
Yeah, that sweet beef, beef jerky, that goes away quickly because that is delicious. It's the spicy stuff. I mean, honestly, I hate to get into it, but I got to. I'll tell you, Bumpy, he was at my house. It was like 2019, and it said like sweet teriyaki. And then Bumpy was, he ate. Oh yeah, it does taste good. And then the next thing you know, here's Bumpy like, phew, that's like,
Some beef jerky, yes, right? Yeah.
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 Make it
That's
spicy.
Jamaican jerky right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
it is. But it keeps you from eating all of it, right? The kids
Yeah,
won't just gobble it all
It
down.
said like
Yeah.
sweet heat or something like that. It was like
Oh,
it was just heat.
I can't taste anything. Once that heat hits me, I can't taste a thing.
Oh,
So,
right.
For
right.
me, it's like a lost, don't even bother kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it's a palate
So-
wrecker.
I'm going to say the fish and the beer went pretty well. I'm going to turn this into a sandwich. Probably eat it. I'm going to let the legendary Sparkles show her stuff and beer or whatever she has. I'm going to get into that. I'm very pleased at my dinner. Maybe because I'm hungry. I don't know, but who knows? I like anything. So let's see what the
I'm
legendary.
actually drinking. Hold on. I'm just nibbling on some stuff, but this is a Kinsale Irish whiskey.
Oh,
There you go.
And I made it kind of like an old fashioned. So it's an Irish old fashioned is what I'm going to call it.
There you go. All right, man. Yeah, there you go.
So
It's
be
in a
careful, you don't
tall
want to get
glass
glitters.
because my small glass was dirty.
Oh, there you go.
But it's festive.
Yeah, it is. Sparkly.
Yeah.
All right, Alex. I think we're moving along, babe.
oh, sorry about that. Let's get the legendary drunk one here. Bam.
All right, here we are again. Woo.
There we go.
All right, I'm kind of with Alex on. I don't know if I was just hungry or if it was tasting really, really good. I don't know the brand name of what we got. Like I said, they're pre-packaged, like individually, and then put into the box. But very flavorful. The second time I've had that particular product. I don't know where the box is at, or I'd tell you what kind it is. Anyway, it's very, very flavorful. I think I like it better with the lemon pepper as opposed to being coated with the egg coating. Your egg wash and your panko or whatever. I think I like it better like this, kind of naked fish, right? But firm but flaky, very, very flavorful. It sits heavy on the gut. It's good. It's going to keep you full for a while. The veggies were awesome. But we're here for the fish. The fish I would give a 96. I mean, I don't know, for something you can pop in the stove for a few minutes, with whatever spice you like on there. Jesse sounds like he had the right idea with your saute thing that you're doing there. What you call it? Your marinade, right?
The glaze.
The glaze. Thank you. Right. That sounded awesome. It was very tasty. It wasn't too fishy. Yummy. I will give it, what did I say, 97? Oh, the cat's here too. The cat's finally warming up to me. How about that? All right. So anyway, and then the beer, I mean, it is what it is. You can find it at any old gas station. Corny. It's not awesome. It's just beer, 5.5, a little stronger than most, but not as strong as others. And I got a shout out whenever we get to doing that. I got a shout out this week. It's gonna be a good one. But the beer, 80. I don't know. They did go well together, but I'm with Jesse on the beer just runs down the food flavor. So it really didn't complement it. It just kind of rinses it down. So nothing fancy there. But so very pleased with the fish and veggies and stuff. If you never tried quinoa, check out quinoa. It's actually pretty good for you, and it takes the place of rice in a lot of instances, and it has less carbohydrates, so it's better for you. And they look cool, little circles. And anyway, go check out quinoa. All right,
Good stuff.
it is good stuff, isn't it? And you can have it cold. Also, my wife brought something home. Excuse me. She's a cafeteria lady, and so there's people that are working with her. I say cafeteria. She's a cafeteria manager. So anyway, there's like a Filipino lady or something. So she had this quinoa, and it had like fruits in there. It was like raspberries and grapes or whatever.
Yeah.
She said, "Don't eat all this," and I was like, "Well, you didn't say I could have any of it, but yeah, I'll try it." But check out quinoa if you've never tried it. It's interesting.
It's great when you can put vegetables or fruit with them and have it as a cold salad. It's really nice.
That's what this is, a cold salad. I think the only way we've ever had it is hot. And check out extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed. You'll get you some. It's great for you. All right, I'm done, Alex. Take it on to Bumpy with his dark beer.
All right.
Bumpy's pouring up a milkshake over there.
That's the problem with the 12-ounce cans. They go too quick.
Yeah.
Let's start off with the beer. I was pretty impressed with it. This is the Big Ditch Brewing Company's Hay Burner. And this came from FLX Beer Reviews. Let's see how close I was. It says, because I didn't finish reading it. It said, Hay Burner is bold and citrusy IPA with primary notes of orange, melon, and grapefruit. I didn't say the melon part there, but got tangerine and grapefruit out of it. And a lightly earthy finish. Instead of earthy woodsy. Backs a firm bitterness, but remains balanced by abundant late hop additions and a soft and airy malt base. Yes. So pretty much what's on the can is what you're getting. It's nice. I think they did a really good job with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give that beer a 41 out of 50. It's very good.
All right.
If you can get the Big Ditch Brewing Company's 12-pack or just get this IPA, I highly recommend it. This would be one of those ones that would be a good one just to have in your fridge all the time.
Right.
There's a few of those, you just load your fridge up. Just depending on price point. I mean, obviously, if this is going to cost, if it's like $30 for the 12-pack, then no, it's not worth it. But
right.
we buy some 4-packs that are pretty darn close to that. So,
Cool.
And as far as the salmon, I'd say this is definitely the best salmon that I've ever cooked.
Wow.
It's the second salmon I've ever cooked.
What did you do with the dumpy? I'm
Normally,
sorry, I'm
normally the
late
wife does the
getting in
salmon.
here.
What's that?
What did you do with the salmon? I'm sorry, I'm late getting in here.
So if you go on Malcolm Reed's channel on YouTube,
Hmm.
he does a lot of different things with smoking meats and stuff. So basically followed his recipe,
Okay.
except for the temperature, because I have a different smoker than he uses, and mine didn't have the exact temperature. Plus, it's wintertime here,
Hmm.
so temperatures are kind of probably lower than Alabama
Right.
in the summertime. So you get temperature fluctuations and stuff, but it was a molasses-based glaze. So it was one quarter of a cup of molasses, 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire, 2 tablespoons. It was supposed to be baking wine, like a cooking wine, but I had some white wine left in the fridge,
Mhm.
so I just put that in. And then some red pepper flake. That made the glaze.
Nice.
So you kind of heat it up in the stove for a couple minutes, and it liquefies it. Mix it all together.
Fabulous.
Yeah, and then
Nice job.
glaze it, and then just throw some Uncle Steve's shake, just lightly. You don't want to over season.
Got
So
to get
it's
some of
light.
that.
But yeah, the gator shake. This stuff is great. Apparently on fish, but we were using it on the veggies.
Mhm.
So I did the same thing with the asparagus. But I was just like,
Nice.
hey, if it goes good on veggies, it will probably be fine on fish. So it
Right.
was.
Sure.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah, and
Nicely
and then I put it on the smoker, and it was 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It took about a half an hour to get it to
Okay.
run around 135, 140.
Mhm.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and it comes out like, because a lot of people do the thing where they will brine the salmon,
Right.
but I think like there's certain things like people go, oh, you got to brine it, because brining is a lot of salt. And
Yeah, it
things
is.
like salmon and stuff. I mean, if you load it up with salt,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
gonna really hold that salt. You're gonna taste it. So yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely didn't brine it,
Yeah.
and it came out. It was still juicy and
Mhm.
it flaked right off. It left
Nice.
the skin behind. Sometimes when you cook salmon, the skin just doesn't want to give way. But I mean,
Right.
you get it to the right temperature, and it
Nice.
just comes right off. So yeah,
Well,
I'll give
you.
the salmon a 48 out of 50. It was right up there with
wow.
some of the best.
All right.
The wife even said, oh, this is how we're having salmon from now on.
Oh, there you go. Right?
Nice.
Yeah, man. That's
So
what's
I was
up.
like,
Good.
this isn't the first time I cooked it on the smoker. But whatever.
That's
Yeah, normally
good.
she'll do it in the oven with like the lemon. She'll put the lemon all over it and stuff,
Right.
which is fine too.
Yeah, lemon pepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
That's great.
But yeah,
Thank
it had a little bit of that spice to it with the red pepper flakes. So got the sweet from the molasses, a little bit salt,
Yeah.
the Worcestershire type flavor, and
Mommy.
salt from the seasoning.
I'm not a big salmon eater. If I eat it, I usually will do it like I would fix up a tuna salad, but it would be a salmon salad.
Oh.
I always felt like it was too mushy or something. I don't know what. But my husband keeps saying he's
guess I
going to
could
throw
put,
me some that I'm going to like. So I like that idea of that recipe a lot.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it sounds awesome.
So just check out Malcolm Reed on YouTube, and
Thank
he does a
you.
great job. I follow a lot of his recipes. Actually, that's how I do my turkey, because there's just certain people that you kind of follow their recipe, and they tend to just work for you. There's
Nice.
other people. I've tried their recipes and stuff, and the things just didn't work out quite right.
Mhm.
But I'm sure that their
Yeah.
recipe works for them, and other people have tried it. It just depends on it's like brewing, I guess. It depends on like the atmosphere that you're in can change your beer. Your
Yeah, there you go.
boil point can be
Sounds
different.
super. Sounds great.
All right. I guess
Yeah.
it's me, and then it's going to be Sparkles here. Well, I'm going to have to give The
Got two sparkles here now.
yeah,
Sure did.
legendary Michelle and stuff.
Chanel.
Fish is good. It's great flavor. I'm so happy I did this. Man, it's just like heaven. So I'm gonna give it a 90.
Oh yeah.
The beer, wow, that does well with the fish, man. I hate being a burger ringer. I think it's because of the teriyaki, but I don't think it would go well with the regular fish. Again, I don't know that. Maybe one day we'll try that. Different foods to go with different drinks or something. I don't know. Maybe we could do that. I haven't done this. I haven't done an episode of that yet. I don't think, even though this is what it is. It is pairing with food. I don't know. I mean, literally just calling it an episode of that. You know what I mean? Jelly beans.
Yep.
So
Sounds fun.
yes, that's why I do this stuff. This stuff is really good. It's heaven.
It's heaven, he says.
The beer, delicious. I'm gonna give the beer a 97. That's good. That's a good beer. So if you can get Prairie, Bomb, Barrel Age, please do. This stuff is
Awesome.
Looks
really
good. Looks good.
really good. Just to let you know, it's 15%. So
Wow.
yeah. So that's that for that. The fry was good. I think the French fries were good too. The sweet potato fry. Let me eat this last one.
Sweet taters. You know,
Sweet potato
Actually-
log.
I know, right? It's like a quarter of a potato right there.
Yeah. It's very good. So I'm gonna let the legendary Sparkles talk now. See what she has food wise.
All right.
I'm done with this. I'm gonna finish eating this. This stuff is delicious. And it is very filling. I agree.
It is too, yeah.
I did make some Swedish meatballs yesterday, and they were for a party. But I will say that if you don't have something like a sherry to have with them, or a red blend that's a little on the sweet side, that would be great. But having just tried this Kinsale Irish whiskey, I would say this would be a great cocktail to have with those Swedish meatballs. It has a very soft, smell, and the taste. It'll go a little sweet on the tongue. It is not harsh at all, which I love. I don't like anything that just bites me right off the bat. And this is just such a smooth whiskey that I think you could pair it with any kind of meats. And for a previous cocktail, and then you go into dinner and you have some wine. But I like it. It's not heavy. It is 80 proof. And I think it's great. It's triple distilled Kinsale Irish whiskey.
Gosh, we got to get you up on East Coast LQ reviews with the Willet Mix Wednesday.
Ooh, I'd love that. Give me
that
the
would be good
link.
for you.
I'd love to check them out.
He does it at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's the start of the show. It's the last show. It's the end of the
that's
gauntlet.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. I can eat dinner early and go to that. But I love pairing the the kinds of alcohol or wines with the foods. And Alex, I think you had a great idea. I'd love to work something out with you and see if we could just do something really fun with that. But I will check that out if you give me the link, Bumpy, and that would be great.
Fun with what? What are you talking
Yeah.
about? The two different beers or something? I'm confused.
For me, you mean what I was saying to you?
Yes.
Do like a food pairing. Like food pairs really well. If you want beer, this is the beer that works well.
Well, I've been doing this for years. This food pairing
If
beer.
you want, and I'm just saying, some people might want to see what a spirit, pairs well with.
True that. Yeah, you could do that. Do a pairing with a whiskey too. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be
Anyway,
cool.
idea.
That would be cool. Actually, I never
Yeah,
did that.
so kind of like what I think, like kind of what Beer Man's doing, where Beer and Cheese is open, and
Yeah.
you kind of bring a beer and a cheese that you want it.
Oh,
that
I
you think is
love
gonna
that. I
pair
love
together.
that channel. Yes.
So
Yeah,
so
that-
maybe more along those lines, like try to actually pair something, a liquid that you're bringing
Right.
with the food product that you bring.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking of maybe. I have another Food Friday idea, but I think I might do a wild card for next Friday. This way we can do all that.
Ooh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
I've already. I have another idea, but we'll do that the following Friday.
Okay.
Because we've already had enough sandwiches for the past couple weeks. So, we're gonna
Peanut
just do,
butter jelly time.
Yeah, right. Peanut
Look at
butter
that.
and waffles.
just taking pictures of my stuff real quick, guys. That's all. I'm just doing this real quick.
I mean, it's really interesting how
I really enjoy it.
the bourbons and the whiskeys, the juices with the vodka, the wines, the beers, how it all really works well with foods, and I love that.
Yeah, true that. Sure does.
Let me see something here. Okay, that didn't happen. Okay. We are good.
Like cheap beer and fried chicken. Oh wait, no, that's different. That's not very gourmet, is it?
Yeah,
All right,
there you
let's
go.
I got this bucket of chicken and some malt
There
liquor.
you go.
Come on.
Yeah,
So
you got that right. Yes, that grease will just soak up everything.
Yeah,
sure
it
does.
does. Yeah, it does.
it sure does.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah. So I guess that's. I'm thrown off now.
Back to you, Barry.
Legendary drunk. Oh, it's me now.
That's you, man.
Well, no, he finished. Now it's the
Yeah.
promos.
Oh, okay. So we're doing Sally.
Thank you.
I guess we're doing shout outs.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Drunken One is making a video.
Yes.
Wild. Okay.
Sweet.
I'm doing an unboxing video from. Thank you, golf clap. I'm doing an unboxing video, sneak peek. I'll show you. John kept teasing me, get in the refrigerator. I got it just yesterday. The big box in the bottom corner there, that is got beer in it from my ugly brother John. It's a bunch of premium beers like Treehouse and that kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what's in there. I like surprises, so I didn't let him tell me. But so there's lots of good premium beers in there, and so I'll be doing an unboxing video tomorrow during the day. Whenever I get my lazy butt out of bed, I will make a video and show y'all what I got. So right,
And then beer reviews after that.
all right. Well, beer reviews to come. Yeah, beer reviews to come. I'm
Hey.
not very good at them, but beer reviews to come. At least a couple of them, at least. I'm not
Yeah,
really
but-
good at these things. You hear me on my beer reviews. I bring the same old crappy beer and use the same words. But look out for that. And one for Beer Man. Go check out Beer Man if you don't know him already. Most awesome hippie guy I know. And he's lots of fun to watch. His brewing expeditions and escapades and all the crazy stuff he does. Right. That's all I got, guys. Thanks for having me, Mr. Alex. Another great time doing Food Friday.
Anytime.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get the legendary Bumpy, and then it'll be the legendary Sparkles, and then it'll be me, and then it'll be that. Good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Da-da-da-da-da.
On my show, live show called Free. Jeez, I want to keep calling Free for All. Called New Brew. Eventually, we'll just have a show called Free for All. It'll be like Alex and Friends. So, yeah, show
Okay.
called New Brew. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Join up with a beer that you've never had before. 3-part show. There's a free for all portion of that show. I got videos coming out 3 times a week. Other than that, the recorded ones, pre-recorded ones. Eventually, besides my 50-point inspections, I will have a few beer and cheese videos that come up as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I just figured, it'd be a way to try to eat some more of that cheese that I spend money on each week instead of just end up tossing it in the trash. So I'm trying to do a better job of money management, I guess, or something. Not really, because it's not like it's costing me any less. But it makes for a different video. And yeah, let's do a shout out to the guy I just mentioned, Beer and Cheese.
Hell yeah.
Beer Man. Tuesday nights he does beer and cheese.
Legendary.
He does have it as an open table as of right now. His show starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's like 6 o'clock his time. He's out in the
Yeah, he's early.
and maybe it's even 5, or is he not California? I don't know the whole
He's Cali time. Yeah,
He's in Florida. The
West
legendary.
Coast. Huh?
Beer Man's not in Florida.
No.
Oh,
Beer Man's in-
no. I thought you were talking about Andrew. No, he's in what's it
Oh,
called?
so yeah, so it's 5. So it is 3 hours. So 5
It's 3 hours. Yeah.
his time, 8 Eastern. I don't even know what his time's called. Pacific, I guess.
Pacific, right?
And then Wednesday night he does another live. He was talking about changing it up, but this upcoming Wednesday, anyways, is going to be another Illy. I Like Your Style, and it is Saturday Night Fever,
Ooh.
the John Travolta movie there. So stand
Oh, right.
Wait a minute. You're saying Saturday Night Fever? I'll see if I can find that. Thank you. A beer.
Yeah.
I
So that show starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 o'clock Pacific time, p.m.
Excellent.
Yeah. And other than that, check out his other videos that he puts out as well. Cheers.
All right. Okay, now it's me, and I know, you know what? I'll do sparklers and me this time.
Okay, so I'm pretty new to the whole community of beer and bourbon. I've been watching Bourbon Bounty. I've learned a lot about bourbon and scotch. Beer Man, I love watching that. And of course, Bumpy, because he always has such cool stuff on, and Alex. So I'm still new in terms of calling out any channels, but I do go and I search them all out and subscribe and get on them and see what's going on.
What about a little bit about your channel?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Please do.
Arcade Sparkle is my channel. And I do all sorts of crazy stuff, pouring through things, but also some teaching about techniques. And I'm just there to have a lot of fun. It's Sunday at 5:30 Mountain Time, 4:30 Pacific. And every Sunday I try to do a live where we just have some fun.
Nice. Awesome. And also, you also have legendary Angie and all the art community people.
The art community. I wouldn't be here without them. And Angie Mason Art is just, she's my gal. So we actually do some things where she goes live and I'm her co-host and tell her what to do. I did a
There you go.
told her to blindfold herself last week
Oh my
and
God.
told her where to put the paints.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Wow.
And Julie E, or by Julie E, is also another one. She's local for me, so we can get together and paint together, and it has been a blast. You never know what you're going to see on my channel.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
What's up there, legendary Robert? Appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
Anytime. I enjoy your company. You're actually this is the second time I've had you on my channel, so I'm looking forward to many more.
I love it.
Yeah, so we got a new one here, a new person here, I think. No, I think I knew that. I don't remember. I'm losing my mind. I have so many subscribers, it's not even funny. Try to keep track of all of them as best I can.
Okay. Cheers, welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in. Legendary Robert. We got the legendary Robert, legendary Angie. You got all of our peeps. New ones, old ones, doesn't matter. Keep up the good work. Guys, I appreciate it. Just enjoy the show, enjoy the channel. That's all those wonderful things. So yeah. Friday we're just gonna do wild card. But hey, following Friday, we might just do New Jersey Mikes. We'll have to see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never eaten one of those, but hey, that could be fun.
Yeah, it'll be good. Whoever has it again, or if you don't, it's easy to make a ham and cheese sandwich, hoagie, whatever. This is why I do that, because I want people to still enjoy the food, even though it might not
So
be.
we could we make it or get it from another location?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have a Jersey Mike's,
we don't have a Jersey Mike's.
Okay, so it'll have to be based off of
I
it.
do.
So
I'm sure there's nothing down in Texas either.
right.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, right? We got Subway.
So
I have one.
okay, so anything that anybody has Jersey Mike's, that's fine. If you don't, go to a place that has a similar sandwich or any sandwiches at all, ham and cheese sandwiches or whatever sandwiches. It's a sandwich shop. So the title,
I'll go to my submarine shop.
there you go. So that's why even though I want it to be official, but if I can't do that, like I just said, you get something based on it. I like to make things easy. I don't like to stress people out. I like for it to be fun. That's what YouTube's all about, and that's all there is. So stay tuned. That's not until the following Friday. We're doing wild card this Friday coming up.
Right.
Yeah, I like to do the wild card every other Friday or something because I think it's more fun. No stress. You can just bring a beer. You don't have to bring any food. If you do want to bring food, fine, because it is still Food Friday. I'm trying to have fun with it. Switch it up a little bit, like you said, right? That's what I'm doing. Trying to anyway. So either way, that's around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but not to get confused. This coming up Friday, we're doing wild card. So I'm not gonna talk about the next Friday again because then it gets confusing. So this coming up Friday, we're doing wild card around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then Thursday night is the usual Alex and Friends and stuff like that around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Obviously, occasionally I do Alex and Friends
On a Monday?
On Monday or on other days if I feel like it. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. But if I'm in the mood, I will do an Alex and Friends occasionally on a Monday or any other day of the week, as long as it's not on a day that people are stepping on their toes. At least you try. At least you try not to anyway, because they're your peeps. You know what I mean, Chief?
Right.
Even though me and Drunk One has discussed that, even if that is the case, they still have the option to come here or go there. I just don't like stepping on people's toes.
I just found out something, Alex. I do have a Jersey Mike's in Concord.
Yeah, well, that's in Concord. Where?
No, we're right near where I live.
Okay, then we're good then.
Yeah, so we must have some New Jersey Mike's.
Yay!
All right, but
Yay.
whoever doesn't, just go to your any place and just get a sandwich. So obviously, Drunk One may not have one. If he doesn't, again,
I'm not sure. Yeah, it depends.
I've never had a Jersey Mike's before, so that's kind
Me
of
either. So it should be fun.
So, but we're not doing it this coming up Friday. We're doing wild card this coming up Friday. I'm talking about.
I could still bring it about what?
Yeah, you can. Yes. Go ahead, please. And if you bring the same sandwich again the following Friday for Jersey Mike's, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had salmon last Friday.
Yeah, there you go. There you
that
go.
wasn't what we were having here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you had salmon.
Oh no, you're good, man. You're good. No, I don't mind salmon. It's good for you too. Yeah,
very delicious.
Not bad.
But yes, that's what we're gonna do. Obviously, you'll see some shows. You'll actually see Alex and Friends mostly on Thursdays, sometimes occasionally on Monday or whatever I feel like doing it again during the week. So that's it for me. Other shout outs, just check out Legendary Andrew, which is what's it called? Miscellaneous brew reviews, and also check out Miscellaneous Magnets. He hasn't done anything on that channel in a while, but check them both out. It's the Legendary Andrew. He owns both those channels. Please enjoy those two channels. Check out Legendary. What's it called? I can't remember now. Oh, Rick Joplin. Check him out. Check all his family members. Check out all the people out there in the video or whatever. They don't have a channel though, so let's make that clear. They don't have a channel. But check them out when they're in that chat in the video. Man, this freaking beer is delicious. It's like heaven. I think that's it. And now also check out Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews and Legendary Dan from FLX Beer Reviews. And now I'm going to shut up because I'll keep talking.
Do you know why you think heaven's delicious, Alex?
Why?
Because it's full of heaven. Angel's food cake. I'm sorry.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Right. Yeah.
What's up there, BC? What's up, buddy? I've been talking up a storm, trying to hurry up as best I can. Not hurry up, but you know what I mean. What's up, everybody? Let's get back to normal wherever normal is. I think I'm going to hang out off air for a little bit. And then I'm going to go relax. I don't think I'm going to drink a lot of beer, though. We'll see how I feel, because I drank enough beer last night.
You said it.
Yeah, I did. You seen me. You seen me drinking a lot of beer.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I didn't get, like, drunk or sick or anything. It's just, it was wonderful time. A wonderful
sardines.
time. Ugh. There was. So
Robert says we need to have sardines for Food Friday.
We could do a sardines. That's another fish.
Yeah.
That's
You'll notice I won't be there. I know sardines so well.
I like sardines.
Are you Ballbuster
they're actually
drunk?
good for you, but I can't bring myself to eat that.
Ballbuster drunk one. Come on now.
I like sardines. I like mackerel. I like, in the little cans, that has the oil and stuff.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's what I don't forget about that.
Yeah, all that stuff. I love it. Yeah.
There you go. My wife likes the baby smoked clams or whatever.
Yep, those are good too.
She can have them. Just the smell of that stuff smells like cat food to me.
Well, I mean,
kind of.
Don't get me wrong, guys. If you eat those little hot dogs, they're not hot dogs, but they're Vienna sausages. If you eat them, they're delicious. But don't get me wrong, if you open up the can, it does smell like freaking cat food.
It does smell pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You could basically feed your cat with that. I mean,
smoked oysters are good. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, that's enough with ideas.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be
enough of bumpy road ideas.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Wink.
Yeah, because we can keep going on for on and on and on. Man, I hit my knee and I spilled some of my beer, but at least it's not on the table and not on the computer. That's it. Thank you, chat.
We did it.
Okay.
Thank you, Sparkles. Thank you, Drunk One.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Bumpy. I'm gonna put out the link here for the after show. I'll hang out for a little bit.
Cheers to Whiskey Scout, BC's Beer Reviews, Jimmy C, Alex Beermaster. Wait, he's here.
Yeah.
All right. Who else? Beer Man, if I didn't say that already. Angie's Flute Art, she was here. Buddy Cheryl. All these names. I think that might be everyone. Sparkles, Miss Queen Michelle. Sparkles, Queen Michelle. Bourbon Bounty, cheers to you, sir. I'm sorry I'm taking up your time there, Alex.
That's okay. Please do.
That's everybody. Paul Middlefruit. Yeah, I think that's everybody.
Good, it looks
Oh,
like
Craig was here. Get me review was here.
Hi,
BC's in
BC.
the room.
What's up, PC? Appreciate you.
All right, Jason Cleveland, excuse me. I think that's everybody. And John Womack by Gallian Chatio popped in just for a second. All right. I'm sorry,
All right.
Alex.
All right. So that's okay. I want you to do that. What's up? Hey, Metal Fruit. Jump on in after I sign on off. If not, it's in the the other places. The link. This is Alex the Beer Master, and we will see you all in the next live stream and next videos. Alex Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody.
Food Friday next week.